Alright, hello everyone, it's Quantum once again with a new build. This is my favorite build for Shadowheart. It's a 11 Draconic Sorcerer, 9 Tempest Cleric. So yes, this is a level 20 build, and that means you'll need some mods. You see how she just took out that person with 3,000 attack points? That's why I call this my Blue Eyes White Dragon build. And you can only really do it with 20 levels because you need 11 in Draconic Sorcery to get Fly, and then 9 in Tempest Cleric to get the a lot of the storm spells. So I'm going to go into detail how this build is kind of multi-attribute dependent. So let's just hop into that real quick. Alright, if you're able to here, you're going to need to pick Tempest Domain and switch your Deity to Talos. Here's the starting stats: 12, 10, 14, 8, 17, 14. You can mess it around a little bit, but it's multi-attribute dependent. We need Wisdom and Charisma up. Charisma for Sorcerer spells and Wisdom for Cleric spells. And then we could put Dexterity at 10 because we're going to wear heavy armor. Need these two the highest, and then Constitution would be like the third highest. So we have Constitution and Charisma kind of the same. Strength 12 is good because at least it gives you a +1, and you're gonna see when we level up, most of the feats you're gonna get are ASIs, but I have a mod where I get a feat every 2 levels, so this looks like it's good for starting stats. Now, starting skill proficiencies doesn't really matter. Just pick whatever. And now we're going to level up to level 2. Right? Yeah. Level 2 cleric. We're going to level cleric all the way to level 5. And then we're going to switch to sorcerer for 11 levels. And then we're going to switch back to cleric for the last 4 levels. We're going up to level 20. So keep that in mind. You're going to get about 4 feats the regular way. The spells don't really matter on the cleric side because you can change them outside of combat. All you got to do is go to your spell book, and then you can prepare spells, switch back and forth. The only time the spells are like really important to make sure you get are the sorcerer ones, because you can't replace those. You'd have to respec to change all of your spells. It's interesting that the sorcerer is that way, but the wizard isn't that way. And the sorcerers are born with magic ability, and wizards they just study the magic ability, the weave and stuff. So now we're finally to cleric 5, right? And we're gonna get call lightning, all these good stuff. We're at level 5. You don't want to do a 2 and 2 for Act 1. Just go all the way Tempest Cleric level 5, and then we'll switch to Sorcerer. By that time, you'll be in Act 2. But with 2 Sorcerer, I think right here, right here, this is where you add Sorcerer in. And we're going to pick cantrips that, kind of fit the theme. I have Mistress spells unlocked, so I get stuff like Lightning Lure and Frostbite, Thunderclap, all that stuff. Spells drop Chromatic Orb because you don't need it, and then get Shield instead because it's way better. Magic Missiles, you can switch that for Frost Fingers if you have it, or Ice Knife for if you have vanilla spells. We're going to go Draconic. And this is why we didn't pick Witch Bolt, because if you go Draconic Blue Ancestry, you'll get Witch Bolt. The cold white gives you Agathis. I think you can get Fog Cloud, and then another one is like Featherfall. So go with Witch Bolt, because Witch Bolt, when you use it on a higher spell slot, it increases the strength of it. So okay, sorcerer level 2 is when we're going to start getting the metamagics. So yeah, just grab Thunderwave. You're probably going to have Thunderwave, so actually get Ice Knife. And then right here, get Twin Spell and Careful Spell. Careful Spell makes it to where you don't hurt your friends with your damage, and then I can't remember what the other one was. Some extra feats you can use are like the elemental ones. So you can make it to where if someone has resistance to lightning or thunder, you're doing regular damage to them. Snowball Storm is kind of fun here, but now we have Quickened spell. So at your level 8, that's when this build's going to come online, because you want Quickened spell. You want Quickened spell so you can use Create Water and then a lightning spell on the same turn. Get some more Elemental Adept. We are at level 9 now. Just keep getting like lightning and thunder spells. It's kind of it'll eventually get difficult because you'll have multiple. Fog Cloud is good. Thunderwave. But we get Thunderwave from Cleric, I believe. That's always available. It's not a bad thing to get duplicate spells, by the way. And Haste is one that I would normally get, but because Haste is good with the Sorcerer, I just don't want to spend concentration on that. Because I can spend concentration on Call Lightning with this build. Or Witch Bolt. We're going to pick up Lightning Bolt finally, which is going to be like the strongest spell to use. Like I usually do Create Water and then Lightning Bolt versus Create Water and Chain Lightning, even though Chain Lightning's stronger. And Chain Lightning's strong because if you get Destructive Wrath with it, you can do max damage to like multiple people. But that's the same thing with Lightning Bolt. Right here we can get Freedom of the Waves, like allows you to teleport to a water puddle. And now we're at Sorcerer level 7. Remember, we're going all the way to 11 Sorcerer. So yeah, just get Magic Missile here. At this point, the spells aren't going to matter. You're going to have a lot of spell slots. Let me see, because I wrote it down. Yeah, you're going to have 5 level 1 spell slots, 3 level 2, 3 level 3, 3 level 4, 3 level 5, 2 level 6, 2 level 7, 1 level 8, and 1 level 9. Thanks to the mod, the level up curve allows you to cast up to level 9 spells. Heavy Armor Master is good because we're going to be using Heavy Armor. So if you have the get a feat every 2 levels besides the ASIs, because we already have Wisdom and Charisma maxed. I don't believe you'll be able to get it maxed the regular way, but you have 4 ASIs. Actually, you might. If you put all of your ASIs into Wisdom and Charisma, you'll probably be able to max both of them if you have the four ASIs. We get another Metamagic here. You can go with Distance Spell, increase the range, or Subtle Spell, where you can cast while silenced. Both of them are kinda, situational, because Subtle Spell only works if you're going to get hit with silence, and Distance Spell only works if you're too far away. I think I got Tavern Brawler too, because Nyrula, the cool thing about Nyrula is you throw it and it'll come right back to your hand. So you just put Tavern Brawler, so you're gonna, every time you throw it, you get extra damage on your toss of your trident. Here we can go with Absorb Elements. That's a good one, because that sounds like something a Tempest Dragon will be able to do, like absorb elements that attack it. Yeah, see, I'm struggling here trying to figure out feats, because I don't think you really need a feat every 2 levels. I think that's too many feats. 4 feats out of 20 versus like 10 feats out of 20. You know what I mean? Now we go back to Cleric because we got to a level 11 Sorcerer, so we got Fly. Now we're going back to Cleric, and remember what I said earlier, the spells you pick for Cleric, you can change out of combat. So don't think too hard about which Cleric spells to bring. Like right here, I'm just picking random stuff just to, because I'm trying to show you guys the level. See, here we get some more storm spells. So that's the cool thing with Tempest Cleric. You really only need to go to level 9. Like, we won't get Divine Intervention, but for the Tempest stuff, we only need up to level 9. And then for the Sorcerer, Draconic, all you need is 11 levels, so it's like a perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You got 11 Draconic Sorcerer, and then you got 9 Tempest Domain Cleric. This is Tempest Domain. We get Maelstrom. I think you have to unlock the spells, though, for that. You have to get Tasha's spells. But we get Destructive Wave, which is a vanilla spell, I believe. And this is probably where you would do your last ASI. Like I said, you want Wisdom and Charisma to both be 20. Strength is only going to matter if you're going to hit people with melee weapons, but we're mainly just going to be using spells and throwing our weapon because it's going to return back to our hand. So here is the Adamantine Splint Armor. You get this in Act 1. Or you can get this in Act 1. I'll write down how to get it in the description. But then we'll also, Adamantine Splint Armor, really good heavy armor. And then for your main weapon, you're going to want Nyrula. This is really good weapon. And then here's all the reactions you're going to have, just as a heads up. Destructive Wrath for Channel Divinity, and I think you get like 2 of those per, I don't even know. And then now I'm going to go down here and 1v1 this guy to show off. I don't have Channel Divinities for this fight, because I used them in the front, or not in the front, but in the beginning of this video. So he's going to use Bone Choke, prevents me from healing, but I can toss Nyrula right there. Does some pretty heavy damage, knocks him back too. That's where Shield comes in handy, like I said. You're going to want Shield. Just going to use all your level 1 spell slots on Shield. So if this helped, subscribe. I'm gonna upload another video where I take on Viconia solo with just this Shadowheart. So stay tuned.